The Judge stars Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall, and what this film is about is a lawyer who's very good at his job. He's kind of like Jim Carrey from Liar Liar. He represents clients that are usually guilty, but he's really good at maneuvering things to get them out of jail time. When his mother dies, he is forced to go back home to visit his estranged family, including his father, who he's never gotten along with, played by Robert Duvall, who is a very successful judge. And when Duvall is accused of a possible murder, Downey then is forced to represent his father, which creates a bit of a problem because they hate each other. I was really looking forward to this movie because I am a big fan of Robert Downey Jr., and not just because he's Iron Man and he's great as Iron Man. Some of you kids out there need to check out some of his movies from the 90s and early 2000s. The guy is an excellent actor, and for that reason I was really excited to see him go to an adult film. It's rated R, it's got language, it's cool to see him in a role that's not, hey, I'm Iron Man. And of course, Robert Duvall. I mean, he was in To Kill a Mockingbird, another courtroom drama. The guy's been around forever, he's a fantastic actor, and for those reasons I was excited to see this movie. And yet I was hearing certain things about it, that it's a little melodramatic, it's a little bit cheesy, it's a little too over the top. I gotta say, walking out of The Judge, I was impressed by this movie, and not just because it's a fun and interesting movie, but it is a 2-hour and 21-minute movie, and I was never bored, and it didn't drag for me. And that's one of the best parts about this movie, is that I was actually interested in the story, and that is one of the most important parts of a movie. How's the story? Are you into it? Is it cool? Is it different? Is it something new? Is it something original? There's nothing terribly original about The Judge, but what I liked about it is that it really does focus a lot on its characters, attempts to flesh them out quite often, and it has a good focus on its story, and that's one of the best parts of The Judge, and Downey Jr. is excellent in this movie. It's really cool to see him in a role, as I said, where he just plays an adult man who's a character who's not Iron Man. You know, it's like, he's great as Iron Man, but it's so cool whenever I get to see him in an actual movie. Movies like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang or Zodiac. This guy is an excellent actor. He's fantastic in the film. It's one of his better performances, I think, and Duvall is also really good. I mean, this is one of his better performances I've seen in years, because lately he's been playing these like supporting roles where he kind of shows up and he's cool and he's a cool guy for a few scenes. But in this movie, I mean, there's a couple of scenes in this movie in particular that are very, very intense. Also, Vincent D'Onofrio, sorry if I said that incorrectly, but he's terrific in the movie as well. I always remember him from Men in Black. Sugar water. More. That being said, I think there is some merit to the claims about the movie being too cheesy, a little too sappy, and a little too heartstringy, if you know what I mean. There are a few moments in the movie that really took me out of it. For one, before the big case, the night before the big case, Downey Jr. helps Vera Farmiga's character break into a restaurant so they can eat in there by themselves. I mean, that's breaking and entering, and you're gonna do that right before you're about to defend your father on a life and death murder case? I mean, that just seems kind of crazy to me. I mean, like a minute later, you find out that Vera Farmiga owns the place, and so it's okay that he broke in, but that makes it even worse because she let him break in, and he didn't know that, and he broke in, and it took me out of the movie. I was like, really, you're a lawyer, dude. Why are you committing a crime right before your big case? It's odd. It took me out of the movie. There were also a lot of really convenient, tight-wrapped little bow moments that are like, okay, this is a little over the top. But I think my main issue with the movie is that I was so interested in the courtroom scenes, and Downey Jr. and Duvall were so good in those scenes. There wasn't enough of the courtroom scenes. It kept retracting to these really long family conversations and arguments that I was a little less interested in, and I wanted to see more of the courtroom scenes, and I wish that more of the movie actually took place around the case, which I was really invested in. But the performances in this movie are all very good. It's a well-directed movie. I was interested in the story, and so for that reason, I do recommend that you check out The Judge sometime. You might not have to rush out and see it, but I do think it is a totally watchable movie with some really fantastic performances, and for that reason, I'm gonna give The Judge a B. So guys, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite non-Iron Man Robert Downey Jr. role? I might go with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. If you haven't seen that movie, definitely check it out. Also, I hear that a long-time viewer and fan of mine is about to have his 50th birthday. How awesome is that? His son contacted me and wanted me to wish him a great day, say congratulations, and thank you so much, Adam, for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. You got a pretty cool son. That's awesome. and I hope you guys have a great time. I also want to let you guys know that I am still running my promotion with Audible. These guys are awesome. Halloween is coming up. I checked out the Stephen King books. They're all on Audible. If you want to download free audiobooks of your choice narrated by awesome celebrities and people involved with the movie adaptations of said books, you can go to audible.com/Chris and get a free download of your choice on me. That's free for you. Straight to your MP3 player, your tablet, your phone, your computer, whatever you want to listen to it on, you can. That's audible.com/Chris if you want a free download of your choice. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks to Audible for continuing to sponsor my videos. That means a lot to me. Thank you. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.